Hi guys, so today we are going to be trying out an overhyped makeup product. I have seen this absolutely everywhere. I have gotten so many ads about it and I gotta be honest, all of my favorite influencers have been using it. So I decided to give it a try. I'm talking about the ASAM Magic Foundation. I don't know why it's called ASAM because the website is ASAM Beauty. So this foundation comes in 3 shades, you heard me right, and it supposedly matches your skin tone. I will let you guys be the judge of that. But anyway, we are going to be trying out this foundation, the powder that matches it, and then also a colorful mascara. I can find it. And also a colorful mascara. I also changed my background. I just feel like it's cozier like this. Like I feel more like I'm just talking to you in my living room. What do you guys think? Did you like the backdrop better or do you like this one better? This is a painting I tried to do but did not succeed. And this is a painting one of my best friends made for me. And of course I'm covering it. So without further ado, let's get into it. Okay, so let's read a bit about this foundation first. I'm just gonna go ahead and go on their website. Okay, so this is supposed to be a 4-in-1 product. It's supposed to be primer, concealer, makeup, and powder all in one. And it's also supposed to fit everyone with fair to light medium skin tones. We'll see about that. At the same time, it supposedly has very high coverage, but it still looks very natural. And it's the #1 best-selling makeup mousse in Germany. Now, it retails for 26,99 €. Why am I holding it like this? But on their website, you can get it in different kits and that way it's gonna be cheaper. That's how I bought it. Now, something that I found interesting was it says that you don't need any powder if you're using this foundation, but I bought it in a kit with powder. So why are you selling them together if I don't need the powder? Anyway, it was cheaper, so I'm not gonna complain, and we have more stuff to try out, so that's good. And it supposedly has a matte but natural finish. So it basically says in the description, powder would basically be an overkill. I'm just roughly translating it. It would be an overkill because with this foundation, your makeup will supposedly last all day, no matter what. It also says if you're using it as concealer, it's gonna make all of your under eye rings disappear. It's of course vegan and cruelty free. There are no instructions on how to use it, so I'm just gonna use it. Sorry, just a sec. So I'm just gonna use it like I normally would with a brush. Now, this is what it looks like. It's very pretty, I'm not gonna lie. And let's get a close-up of her. And let's open her up. I don't think I've actually ever used mousse foundation. I know we all collectively talked about the Maybelline Dream Matte Mousse. I never used that one. Let's open her up. Looks very moussey. Should I get what's on the packaging first? It looks very dark. Okay, I'm just gonna take one of my favorite Spectrum brushes for foundation. This is the Spectrum B01. I'm scared. I think I dropped some. This is what it looks like on the brush. Let's do my hand first. It's very orangey. Very orangey. Just gonna take a bit. I don't think this color will match me, guys. I always feel like it's kind of scammy when you say you have a one shade that will fit all. Maybe it will adapt to my skin tone. It definitely feels as if I'm applying nothing. Like I don't feel it on the skin. It's very airy. And you can see I'm only buffing it in. I'll just do half first and then we can compare. Okay. I feel like this side is now matte. The shade definitely adapted, so it did not stay dark, which is great. What do you think? Do you see a difference? I feel like it's very subtle. Let me just... I definitely see my pores are hidden and like this side just looks more even, but it doesn't really look like I'm wearing makeup. Were the influencers right all along? I forgot to do a before close-up. But you can just compare the two sides of my face. Let's see like this. Okay, let's do the other side. I'm not gonna be as careful now, but do you see how dark it is when you first put it on? But then it really does change colors, you'll see. Because you saw, I was kind of scared. I like it because then you don't have to do foundation on your neck as some people do. I think that's always overkill. I really like it, I think. Like just first impressions. Of course, I don't know how it's gonna last throughout the day. But I will keep the makeup on all day today and see. Now me, I really like a natural matte, soft matte finish. I think it's the most flattering one on my skin. So I really like the finish. What do we think? This is basically it. It was very quick. I think it looks very nice. I'm just curious to see how it will cover the under eye circles. Because I normally use concealer for that, but I'm open. I'm open to trying out new things. Let's see. I picked up way too much. But it's so weird because on my hand it stayed orange, but on my face it didn't. So that's very weird. Maybe I will look at this footage and I will be very orange. Okay, let's see. I feel like for the under eyes, it's... Do you hear my dog? Do you hear her pet sounds? I feel like for me, this is just not enough coverage for my under eye. But if you're someone that doesn't normally like to wear makeup and have like a ton of different products, I can see this being enough. Let's just have a side-by-side difference. This is the side with the magic finish on and this is the side without. I feel like it definitely covered some of it up, but not enough for my taste. Like I would still like to go in with some concealer. But if I'm just having a day where I want to be all natural and put makeup on, I think I could live with this. But I really like the texture. It's very, very lightweight. It's very airy. I'm also going to do it on my lids. Why not? Instead of eye primer. Are we done? I feel like we're done. And normally whenever I do my foundation, I like to take a clean beauty sponge and just go on top. But this is not needed with this. You can see it doesn't really pick anything up. I feel like with the texture of this foundation, you don't really need to do that. Let's see if it layers well. Because I have some areas where I have a little bit of blemishes right now. So I just want to layer it a bit. Yeah, I feel like you can definitely layer it. I'm just kind of weirded out because on my hand it's very orangey, but on my face it's not, right? Or is it? Please tell me in the comments. I feel like it's not. So I really like it on my skin. I think it looks very nice, but now I'm not sure if it's orange. I feel like it matches my chest area also, right? Maybe it's a bit darker. I think I will just have to write on screen if I think it's too dark or not when I look at the footage, because right now I feel like it's looking good. I feel like it's good. I feel like the skin is very even. It's very lightweight on the skin. I don't feel like I'm wearing any makeup. It does seem to not need powder, especially if you have dry skin. This will definitely be more than enough. You don't need to powder it. For me, I think I will do some powder underneath my eyes. I'm just gonna go ahead and add the tiniest amount of concealer because I feel like it's a bit too dark for my liking underneath my eyes. This is the Ulak Cosmetics concealer. And I just want like a tiny bit. Yeah. Okay, now I'm just gonna go ahead and do the rest of my makeup and then I'll be back and we can set it with the powder. And then we also have a colorful mascara and I'm also very excited about this one. See you in a sec. Okay guys, so I just did a quick glam and now we can get back to the powder and the mascara. So here we have the powder. So let's read on the packaging first. Perfecting loose powder rich with hyaluronic acid, precious argan oil, jojoba oil, blah blah blah. It's supposed to have a transparent velvety matte finish. Pick up powder with a small powder puff and gently tap off the excess powder. Okay, so they're saying to use it with a powder puff. That's exactly what I'm gonna do. So they actually have a puff that comes with it, but I'm not gonna use it because I don't like the shape. Okay, but first I'm just gonna do a close-up of the skin before the powder. This is what we look like. And I feel like we can stay this close for the powder application. Why not? Oh, I should get something to illuminate my face from down. It's so pretty. So it comes with a puff. I hope it focuses. Can we focus on this? I'm just gonna insert some focus videos afterwards, but it comes with a puff. I really love the color scheme. The packaging is actually very smart. I like it a lot. You're gonna see when I insert it. The powder does seem very fine. I really like the shade. This is what it looks like. And I always rub it on my palm first so I don't get too much. Okay, let's see. It has no smell, which I really like. And now let's just take the excess off. Okay, so here you have the difference. This is the side with the powder. This is the side with no powder. I prefer the side with powder just because I like my makeup to be matte and my pores to be blurred, so I really like this. I think it is a necessary step if you're going more for that full glam or if you have more visible pores. If you have more dry skin, you can just go ahead and not powder. But I actually like the powder. It's not the best I have ever tried, but I like it. Like, it is very lightweight, but for me, I just really love the Lunar Beauty powder. And the Dragon Beauty powder, but I don't think we're ever gonna see Dragon Beauty again. Okay, so this is the face all powdered. So I feel like for me, powder always makes a difference. I'm just gonna keep it like this. Wait. So I feel like for me, powder always makes a difference. I highly recommend using it if you have large pores or if you want your makeup to last throughout the day. Definitely in the summer, definitely powder in the summer. Now let's go ahead and try the mascara. Okay, so I just added a little bit of powder bronzer and powder blush, and now let's get into the mascara. Now the selling point of this mascara is that it has spider technology. So basically all of these bristles have a tiny, tiny, tiny ball at the top that you can't see with the open eye, free eye. I'm just interested in how it performs. So this is the shade Aubergine. I have never tried colorful mascara, I think. So let's give this a go. I know Maybelline came out with colorful mascaras, but we won't be buying that because Maybelline is not cruelty free. So it's definitely cool to find alternatives. So I'm excited. I think this is definitely gonna be the year of colorful mascaras. They are so fun. I do feel like this formula is a little bit too dry for my taste, though. I feel like I would need to put like a mixing medium inside. Also, if you're scared of using colorful mascara because they're gonna be too much, I feel like this one's actually kind of subtle. Okay, so this is what it would look like. I feel like it's very subtle. Like when I go up close, I can definitely... No, I think you can see it, but it's subtle. It's perfect for every day if you want to try out colorful mascara. Let's just do the bottom lashes too. And just compare the sides. I feel like for this, we could also go back closer. So maybe like this, right? I feel like it's better. So this is like my third coat because I'm just trying to get that color to be more present. But I think that's not gonna happen. Yeah, I feel like this is the best that it's gonna get. I do wish the formula was wetter. Like for a best-selling mascara, I definitely expected more. I really, really like the color though. I think it's very pretty with the blue eyes. I think it will also look great on green eyes. I think I'm gonna try and do a mixing medium inside. Be right back. So this is the Inglot mixing medium. It's the Dura line. And you can basically put this into all of your dried up eyeliners, mascaras, and it also makes everything waterproof. So I'm just gonna go ahead and do one drop inside. And now let's swoosh it around there. If you're trying to make your mascara blend or you're trying to get the mascara residue, don't ever just take your mascara out and back in all the time because you're getting air in there and it's gonna dry way faster. Okay. So let's see if this helped. It's definitely wetter. I feel like it coats the lashes a bit easier, but it's still not... I don't know, there's not a lot of product, there's not a lot of product coming off of the wand, which is my personal preference when it comes to mascara. I like there to be a bunch of it on the wand, but it's definitely better if you mix it in. Listen guys, the thing is, I'm not obsessed with this formula, but I am obsessed with the color, so I think I will definitely be using it anyway. But please comment down below your favorite colorful mascaras. I think we need to try the Charlotte Tilbury one. Okay guys, so here we have the finished look. Let's just take a look at the mascara. I'm gonna zoom you in a little bit closer again. I am obsessed with the color. I just wish the formula was thicker. So I guess that means it's time for my final thoughts on all of these products. Let's go through them. I'm gonna rank them. We only had 3. So I'm gonna give the first place to the foundation, because I was genuinely surprised at how well it adapted to my skin tone. We will see how I feel after I check the footage. But it feels really lightweight on the skin. It was fun to try out because it's a mousse and it was my first time trying out a mousse. And I just really love the packaging and I love loving a product that's hyped. I don't know. Now, this may surprise you, but I'm actually gonna give the mascara the second place just because it's very interesting and I think it's a very beautiful shade. I'm definitely going to keep using it just because I like the shade so much. So that for me means, I don't know, I'm definitely gonna reach more towards the mascara than I'm gonna do the powder. Just because I have so many other powders, but I don't have any mascara in this shade. I'm definitely gonna keep trying other colorful mascaras though, because the formula is not the best. But if you combine it with a mixing medium, I think it's pretty decent. We'll see how it lasts throughout the day, but I don't know, for me it's worth it because I really like the color. And then coming in third is gonna be this powder. I don't think it's a bad product. I actually enjoyed it, but I just have many other powders that I like, and I just don't see myself reaching for this one in particular. Nothing wrong with it, it's a good powder. All in all, I do get the hype around this brand because it seems like you can get all of your complexion products in one place and they're good. I'm curious to see someone with a deep skin tone try out their foundations. I need to check out the shade range. Let's just take a look on their website. Okay, so they have 3 shades in total. Basically, they have one for very fair skin tones. It's the porcelain one. Then they have the one I used for light to medium skin tones. And then they have a deep one. I'm gonna insert it here. And from the pictures, it looks like people with deeper skin tones would also be able to use it. But if you have a deeper skin tone, please comment down below and let me know if you've tried this foundation. I'm just curious. But I'm really glad I tried them out. I love trying out new makeup, and especially overhyped makeup. I'm always so curious. So this one for me was overhyped with a reason, the foundation one. It's very good, and I can definitely see why a lot of people love it, because if you're not that into makeup, or if you just want to do like a quick full face of makeup in the morning, or if you just don't want to learn all of the complicated parts about makeup and you just want to enjoy the process, the whole shade matching is just out of the window. You don't need to do that at all, and that's amazing. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know what other hype products you want me to try out, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!